Welcome learners to BA Subsidiary Part 2 class. Today's topic is Animal Farm, Lecture 5. Windmills becomes the ultimate goal for the animals in the farm, and they dedicate themselves wholeheartedly into it. They slog hard, and not one of them begrudges the extra work. In the season of August, Napoleon establishes the strictly voluntary labor on Sundays with ration cutting to half if anyone refuses to oblige or refuses to work on Sundays. The farm has lots of building material. No sooner the animals find that the limestone can be broken into pieces by using the force of gravity, but dragging the boulders to the top of the quarry and then throwing them down was a hard nut to crack, tedious as well as cumbersome. Boxer compensates by picking other animals' slack, for which they admire him. Constant working demands give way to shortages of materials like machinery, iron, etc., which are not produced in the farm. Napoleon proposes and strongly supports trading with humans, whereby he may sell hens' eggs to Willingdon. He makes sure to stress the fact that the windmill should be the topmost priority of the animals. Most of the animals are conscious of a vague uneasiness because the seven commandments forbids trade with humans and the use of money. Napoleon makes it clear that they will not have to make a contact with the human beings, as he has set up an arrangement with a solicitor in town named Mr. Wimper, who will act as their intermediary to the human world. Incidentally, the name whimper suggests whimpering or docility. He later on proves that he works only for profit and never interferes in animal farms' affairs. Napoleon's decision to conduct business with other farms is another opportunity for Orwell to point out the hypocrisy and revisionism rampant amidst the leaders of the animals. By negotiating with the humans, Napoleon has undermined the basic tenets of animalism. Napoleon never lets them forget the windmills and tells them to treat it as their first priority. The pigs breach another of the seven commandments when they start living in the farmhouse and sleeping on the beds. Clover and Muriel investigate only to find out that the seven commandments have been changed to suit the pig's desires. The smooth talker, squealer, convinces all that the commandment has always concerned the use of sheets and not beds. Thus, George Orwell continues with his critique of the tactics of intimidation and economic strategy. Clover and Muriel are controlled by the fear of Jones's return. The windmill meets its ultimate destruction, and Snowball is blamed for the disaster. In the novella, Snowball is sentenced to death, but it is never pointed out any time whether the sentence was carried out or he was alive at that point of time or not. Thank you.